Before we begin, please be sure to check out pdcgostore.com to grab yourself some codes to be able to build this very deck. Of course, use the code FTW for 5% off at checkout and enjoy the video. I know, it's been a little bit of a while, I know. A family matter came up and it was quite important and it did take a lot of my time, so I've really had the opportunity to get back into doing videos, but here I am today. I need my tea. I just burnt my tongue. Alright, now we're good enough. Got my fix. We are going to be looking at a pretty interesting deck that I've had in mind for a little while, but never really got to. And here we are today, taking a look at Rayquaza VMAX with Blastoise. I never Blastoise deck. Listen, shush. Yeah, this is a fun card. It unlocks so many things, and this is one of them. And Rayquaza has impressed me with how dangerous it is with the Blastoise. So if you don't know what this Blastoise does, has the Vitality Spring. Basically allows you to accelerate 6 energy from your deck to one of your basic, well, to I think any Pokemon actually, not even basic. And then your turn ends. Now, of course, the turn ending is not a great deal. Should I say is a great deal? But that said, it's still a very, very powerful ability. Now, why Rayquaza? I'm sure you figured it out already, but Rayquaza VMAX has the max burst attack. You may discard any amount of basic fire or lightning energy, and it does 80 damage each energy discarded in that way. Now, of course, if you get 6 different types of, if you get 6 energy on this, you're going to be hitting some crazy damage, and you'll be able to 1 KO anything in the format. And the idea for this deck is to get all the energy on here, get rid of 4 energy, attach 1, maybe get rid of 3. But ideally, what you want to look to do here is get an energy attachment, because bear in mind, energy attachment still is the thing. Get energy attachment down, get 6, that would equal 7. Get another energy on there, that will equal 8. When you discard 4, which by the way is enough to 1 KO anything in the format, you can add another energy on the turn after, and again discard 4, again being able to 1 KO any big boys in the format, and then you can go from there. Now, if you do get to a point where you're running low on energy and your Rayquaza has been KO'd or something like that, we of course have Volcarona, allowing you to add the energy back into the deck whilst also doing a decent level of damage with its Surging Flames attacks, which allows you to do 20 plus 20 for each energy discard pile, shuffle it all back into the deck. So it's very synergistic as well. But other than that, it is pretty much the standard Blastoise engine, where of course you've got Diancie preventing the bosses from taking place. You can Blastoise onto the basic Rayquaza Vs. We've got Iridas in here to allow us to get access to all of the items we need. Pyukumuku's in here. I like that suggestion. Overall, a really, really standard and solid build. I think we should get moving. All right, we already have everything pretty much in hand, ready to go, as long as we don't get Marnied, which is one thing to note. But interested to see what we play against here. I am on a 12 win streak on the ladder right now. That's not with Rayquaza. I did get, I think, a 4 win streak with it or something like that. And then I just wanted to grind the ladder. So the best ladder grinding deck, in my opinion, by the way, is Ludotone Solrock. It is just the best ladder grinding deck, and there's a few reasons why, right? So obviously it wins a lot of games. It's very turbo, so it's fast. You want to win games quickly, and because of its reputation, a lot of people just scoop playing against it, so you just get easy wins on the ladder. So I was just grinding out the ladder for the sake of it, and that's why I've got a massive win streak. But with that, I assume I should be coming up against some pretty decent builds. And decent decks, right? Considering that's how ELO works, I assume, on this. I still don't know. No one knows, but if you're going to make a guess, that's how. So that's looking good. Oh, we've even got the Rare Candy. How beautiful is that? We've even got the Rare Candy. I might Irida for... see, this is the cool thing about the Rayquaza as well. Because of the ability, you're never going to have a 0-card hand. So I ain't got to worry so much about drawing. Obviously, it's still draw 3. But it's still cool. You know what I'm saying? I could Irida for something just for the sake of using it as discard for that, because I want to keep the Rare Candy. I want to keep all the energy, because again, attachments is a big deal. I don't know what we're up against yet, so it might not even... Oh, there we go. Yeah, it is a flying Pikachu, but I don't know what type. Right, that said, I'm going to Irida, and I'll probably get... I'll just get the Blastoise, and I could just get the Heavy Ball. What's prize that we might need to get? Where's the... We've got all the Rays. All of the Rays. We've got everything we need. So the Heavy Ball kind of is a dead card. So I'm just going to get that. Right, make sure everything's correct. Then, yeah, bad boy, look at that. Moving. Get Heavy Ball down out of the way. We get ourselves a Rayquaza. Lovely. I've got my alarm going off. Don't know if you heard that. Right, get that bad boy attached and get the lightning down. And then it's a pass. Right, and then of course we can get the Blastoise out, get the Rayquaza moving, and then we can just draw some cards afterwards, which is nice. I want to see what we're up against here, so that's going to be pretty interesting. Oh, also news that you won't care about, but I do. I got a new TV. A new monitor. One would say it is a TV, but I'm using it as a monitor. Even has a DVD player and stuff. That's how you know it's from the early 2000s. No, I went down. This is why I haven't uploaded. It's a family matter, but I went down to Devon, right? And that was to see my granddad. He's fine, by the way. It's nothing to do with him. And he's an electrician. And we're just sitting there chilling. And he was like, oh, you know, I've got a TV. You know, I went to someone's house, they had this, they didn't want to get rid of it, and I just took it, and I was like, sweet. Had a look at it, perfect, bang on. It's a bit smaller, which is what I wanted, because I don't, like, if you've been keeping track of the For the Win TCG lore, which, by the way, is so in-depth, then you would have known that the TV, which is now over there, in the center of the living room, this is the living room, by the way, the lore thickens. I was using that here, and it was like a big TV, and it was like, but now I've got a little bit of a smaller one, and it's nicer. And it basically, that TV there, this is the biggest thing that I was using this whole time, records in like this weird ratio of like 16 something by 700 and something p, which means although I'm recording in 1080, the footage is not. Camera footage is, the gameplay wasn't. You moaned me! Are you serious? Alright, it's not the end, because we can quick ball for Lumineon. Rod, okay. We're going to have to attack with something else. Why no milk tank? Why milk tank? Milk tank now? Okay, we'll find a way. We'll find a way. I don't think I wasn't ready for milk tank. Can't lie. Been out of the game for a little bit. Okay. Cut me some slack. Yeah? What can we attack with that can deal with a milk tank? Literally the Blastoise. And funnily enough, the Blastoise is not going to do any extra damage because we haven't got any water energy. So we're going to have to charge up a Blastoise just to deal with the bleeding milk. That throws off the whole game, but it's fine. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Which means it's probably a good idea to just get another Squirtle down. Because if we have to attack the Blastoise and it goes down and stuff like that, then we just want to make sure we have another one there just in case. I know I'm getting Lumineon, don't worry. I could... I'm going to attach to you. The Irida will guarantee it. Right? We'll guarantee the Blastoise. But we won't have anything after that. We haven't even got Rayquaza VMAX. We have to get the Blastoise, right? We have to. We have to do Blastoise now. There's just nothing changing that. What have I've prized the Blastoise. Okay. That's great to know. We're gonna try and work with this. We'll try it out. It's not ideal, it's in fact completely the opposite of that. We'll try. Fine. Fine. In fact, I don't mind getting all the lightning on here. I'm assuming we're going to only be using one Rayquaza VMAX this game. So we'll just get a Blastoise charged up, and then we'll get you going. I could put the last energy on the Diancie. 2, 4, 6, 8, 90. They're going to KO the Diancie anyway, so if they do, we don't want to lose that energy. Phone, shush. Be quiet, please. Thank you. Lovely. You see my background? My background's cool. It's I've already said that before. Go to the other video, find it there. Right, so at least we have something that can attack the Miltank, and it's going to be a 2-hit KO, but we should be able to withstand that. Oh god, Radiant Charizard. That Radiant Charizard build from Worlds looks sick, you know. That actually looks quite fun. I did play against it with Rayquaza. I did win, which was cool. Oh wait, no, that was with Lunaton and Solrock, so that's a lie. But yeah, that Radiant Charizard build looks sick, man. There's a few cool decks coming out of Worlds, but everyone's covering it, so you know, here's what it is. We got to worry about that though, because it will come up and just boom. You know what I'm saying? It will give a good wallop. Oh, that's kind of nuts, bro. I can't lie. I like that. I might do that myself. Might steal your idea, Mr. Meow. They're using Fluffy to get the Radiant Charizard up, so they don't have to do this, and it actually reduces over time as long as you recover the Charizard, which is one of the craziest thing about Radiant cards is you can recover them, so you can reuse them. That looks kind of cool. I like that. Although, how would that work? because you have to guarantee a lot of the cards. I'll give it a go, mate. I'll give it a solid shout. Why not? But the moment that Miltank goes, I hope they don't set up another one. Because that's the real problem here, is that Miltank. And look, the Blastoise gets KO'd, fine. It is what it is. We can have another one set up, hopefully, if we get one from the prizes. But we still have Rayquaza with a bunch of energy on it anyway. And because we're playing what I presume, I've only seen the one Pikachu VMAX, but other than that, I haven't seen anything else. Is lower HP Pokemon. It's fine. We can make do. Yeah, we'll make like Cinccino, and we'll make do. You know what I'm saying? Do I hold this? No, we'll just do that. Why not? All right, let's just go for Hydro Pump. Just get the 90 down. Maybe I'll just make a Blastoise deck. Right, just play with Blastoise. How much damage is it actually maxed out at? 6 times 3 is 180, right? And then add 90 onto that. Bro, Blastoise just hitting a straight 270. Okay, fine, I guess. That's kind of nuts. Blastoise deck, anyone? Just straight Blastoise? Seems like I can do some madness. Oh, although it's not really sustainable. Either way, kind of cool. Really cool. Right, I just want to get this bad boy out of the way, mate. Get. You know what I'm saying? Get it out. Zekrom? Okay, so this is just a toolbox. All right. Cool. At least I'm assuming that this Miltank is the only thing that's really going to get in the way. Everything else we can hopefully just you know, take out slowly and surely. I want them to put a V down. That'll help us catch up a little bit. You know, because Blastoise is going to go down. My hand is abysmal. Please Marnie me. You Marnied me earlier. I'll do it again. I beg you. 3? Ah, ain't happening, is it? Oh, come off it. I'll put up the Squirtle then. Fine, have it your way. I think the max damage output of this is enough to KO that. So that's good. So if they come out and take out the Blastoise, we can return with the Rayquaza. And then whatever they put down, and we can just go from there. But I do want them to bench a V. I don't think they're going to, though. The Charizard's going to take out this Blastoise next turn. Oh! Love it! Look at that. Gorgeous. Oh, we've even got the Volcarona. All right, we're going to bring you up. I don't know how many... I'm going to do this just so I can find out how many energy I have left, actually. 1. Is it worth saving this energy now for the bench Volcarona? Because we're going to need it. It's going to do some good damage. Oh, even got a boss. Or I could bench the Volcarona. It would give him some really good outs to KOs, though. I'd rather make them work for it. Maybe I don't. Okay, we'll risk it for a biscuit. We're just attached to Rayquaza. We're not going to go for max burst. We'll get the KO here. Right. So we've had to deviate there from our original plan and strategy, but that's the game, isn't it, really? It's the whole point. It's working around what you come up against. Then the Charizard's going to come, and that's going to be scary. Is it worth... Oh, I don't know. Because the Charizard hits so hard, you kind of just have to take it out when it's up. But it's just going to get worse and worse, isn't it? I mean, it's a good thing it can't recover itself. Our opponent doesn't have any real support on the bench, though, which is good. Right, so we can Roxanne. Roxanne proved to be nuts in the last video, if I'm correct, if I remember correctly. But I'm starting to understand Roxanne a bit better. I was a bit anti. I can't lie. I was a bit anti. But I'm getting it now. I'm getting it. It can really shut down your opponent a lot. If they bench... I'd love for him to bench like a Crobat or something. Okay, just got rid of that. That means their hand's good. Nope, another Mareep. Okay, so going for the Flaffies doesn't seem to be ideal, does it? Because they're just going to at least have enough. Because after this, it's only going to be... Well, another KO would be 2, and they're going to have 2, so it's kind of pointless. Right, so we just got to start just hitting hard. Charizard's going to come up, take this out. I'm assuming... Right, maybe they're worried about getting KO'd and what their plan is after that. But again, they did the research, so they're going to have another one in hand, man. Got to have another one moving. You know? There it is. Right. I wonder what they've got. They've clearly got... Okay, we know one of their cards is going to be a Pikachu V. Zekrom goes down, right? Didn't they get that the turn after? Oh no, I Marnied them, didn't I? Okay, they're just getting ready for a Zekrom. That's fair. Oh no, see, that's where we're kind of buggered though, innit? That's where we're kind of done for. Because if they just get a hit on this Rayquaza, all they need to do is recover the Radiant Charizard. They're just so far ahead, and we're only taking 1 prizes. That's the real problem. Okay. All right. Okay, then. The boss is doing me no good, is it? It's doing me nothing. I've just got to take out the Charizard, right? It's just too much of a threat. Especially now, like, obviously it has to, like, retreat and stuff, but they'll find a way. And if I boss something up KO, then the Charizard reset anyway, it's just going to take another hit. So I'd rather that. You're going to get me paralyzed, aren't you? Ah, yikes. It might actually be worth taking out the Zekrom. Because that's actually more of a threat. Because they're going to come out the Zekrom, paralyze me. I'm going to not be able to retreat. And they're just going to come at they'll be able to recover this and go. I'd rather them hit me this. Oh, God, it's a big ask. I'm risking it. Ah! Okay, let's just go for Azure Pulse. Let's just get some extra cards. See if we can make something out of nothing. There's a Volcarona. That's good. Max Burst. What's going on in discard pile? I need to see what the Volcarona will be doing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I have to get rid of that just to KO the Charizard. To be fair, I don't think I needed to do that because I'm going to manually retreat anyway. Oh, I don't know. But I think that was the move. Because that's actually a bigger threat, I think, for what they're planning. They could just get another one anyway. You know, they could have everything they need. If they do, then it's a write-off, mate. It's a write-off. But it's nice to see the deck working. That's good at least, isn't it? The deck's doing its job. That's good to see. I like that. Well, you do your job, mate. Beautiful stuff. But it's a bit of a sham. Do you know what? I think I needed that little bit of a break, you know. Because, you know, a few days ago, if I was still going, I would be fuming. I would be absolutely losing it, going, oh, yeah, it's typical, innit? I come up against the very deck that counters me. Well, this doesn't really counter me, obviously, but, you know, we're not designed for this kind of matchup. And a lot of the top tier matchups don't really... The only real good single prize deck out there that actually is, you know, viable so far seems to be the Reggie deck, right? There's obviously Lumineon Soul Rock, but I don't think we've got a switch, right? I don't think we have that either. So there's just no way of... There's just no way. We just can't attack, can't retreat. They're going to retreat and KO us for game. So that's a GG. Okay, let's go for another one. Hopefully it's a better matchup for us. But first, let's hear from a sponsor, TrustApp. If you're looking to purchase Pokemon cards online and you want to make sure it's all safe, then TrustApp is the place for you. It's an anti-scam payment platform that allows you to make those purchases online with strangers safely. And the way they do that, of course, is when you send them the money for the purchase. They will hold it for 24 hours to make sure that the product you get is actually what it says it is. And if it does, all fine and dandy. Lovely jubbly. So if you want to make sure things are safe for you online when you're buying privately, then go and check out TrustApp. It'll be a really, really good thing for you. With that said, link to the description. Thank you very much, TrustApp, for sponsoring the video. Let's go to the next game. Bye. Don't know what this is yet. So the hand again is not the best, but doable as well. Although to be fair, we've got the Rare Candy, we've got the Evolution Incense, we've got Level Ball and Quick Ball, so we can get the Ray down, we can get the bad boy down. I would like to have access to a Diancie and retreat. You know, you're not going to get it all the time, but it would be nice. Also, we hit Fire Weakness. What does this prevent? Okay, we hit Fire Weakness, so it might actually be worth starting with Volcarona, because Volcarona could just take 1-hit KOs in these things. Actually, I don't know. What's Venusaur's VMAX? I don't know. Maybe we start the rain and we can come with Volcarona anyway. Yeah, because the Volcarona is still weak. Double Level Ball, that's what I like to see. Yeah, I get the Squirtle. We can get ourselves a Diancie. Lovely. And we can get ourselves a Rayquaza. Although, do I go for the Rayquaza now? Do I Irida preemptively? Well, I kind of, there's no reason not to, right? I've got Lumineon for another one if need be, right? So it's not the end of the world. I kind of want to hold these two. I can Irida for, I guess, a Blastoise, right? Yeah, Blastoise. And what's going on in it? Okay, so Heavy Ball's not going to get us anything else either. So it's not a bad shout. Well, Heavy Ball will get us another Squirtle, but actually, do you know what? I like that. I need to retreat, don't I? Okay, here's what we're doing. All right, I'm thinking ahead. At least trying to. I don't know if they're hitting the bench here or not. But I'm going to do this. Right. Get rid of the Manaphy, get the Ray down. Attach an Air Balloon here. And then retreat. So the next turn, we have a guaranteed Blastoise. They're not going to gust us this turn. And then afterwards, we can try and dig for that Rayquaza VMAX. So I was sitting there thinking the Evo Incense, I could use the Evo Incense for the VMAX and just get a Blastoise with a Reader. But then I realized I'm going to have to discard something with Quick Ball and everything in hand is like a must. And we need a Diancie out just in case things go a bit sour. You never know. They could play Gardenia's Vigor. Is that what it's called? I think so. Marnie! Oh, tell my Marnie all the time. Oh, come off it. Fine. Listen, this shows the rigidity, the validity, the intensity of the deck. Yeah, the fact that it can sit here, get Marnied, and it's still got a hand that can make it happen shows. Yeah? Marnie me all you want. It's inevitable. Yeah? Frauds. Right. It's a you know, the drumming Rillaboom, that's it deck. So it's going to be some sort of grass box by the looks of it, or it's going to be, yes. Okay, now I figured out Venusaur VMAX does damage for every grass energy in play. I was going to say water. Okay, anyway, let's see what we can do with this hand. We obviously just got to get ourselves, yeah. We got the Blastoise. I just saw you, Tiki Boy, chilling there. Maybe I'll get instead a Lumineon for next turn for any potential card, the support card we may need. Yeah, that sounds about right. And in case we see ourselves in a bit of a dire situation, we'll also get ourselves another Diancie. We could Pyukumuku. No. We'll get ourselves another Diancie. That's fine. And boy, it's time to charge. All right, let's get this up and running. Just throw it all on the Rayquaza, and its damage is going to be off. Oh, did I just put one on the Volcarona by accident? No. Okay, lovely, beautiful stuff. And hey, you never know. If they still are a bit slow, we could go for another one. There's no reason why we can't go for 2 Vitality Springs and just load everything onto Rayquaza and it just goes KO, 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 win. You know, that would be nice. I wouldn't mind a bit of that. You know, and then just put 1 extra energy on the Volcarona. That comes up. Listen, if we got the plays there, we make the plays, bro. You know what I'm saying, Chief? I don't think so, though. They got... Oh. That was interesting, because you could have used this to get... Did I miss something while I was waffling? I think I missed something. Right here, let's go for a Pyukumuku. And we'll go ahead and see what we get from there. But I'm thinking of just going for a Vitality Spring. I want to save that bench spot for Lumineon. So what we're going to do is we're going to Vitality Spring again. And actually, to be fair, do this. And it doesn't seem like a bad shout to do this. We still have Air Balloon to retreat the Diancie, so it's fine. I was thinking we should attach the Diancie to retreat it, but no. I expect the Diancie to go down. I mean, it does. Come up with the Ray. We still need the VMAX. Irida can get us that. That's fine. Irida can do that for us. Yeah. And then, obviously, just start attacking with that bad boy. Hopefully take KOs. And then Volcarona could come in, take some KOs. This is what I was thinking of attaching here, right? Because Volcarona could do a Surging Flames, right? With a bunch of energy in the discard pile. And you didn't take the KO. Oh, no, it does. Right. And then, obviously, you just get 1 extra energy on this, and you can Fire Blast for what will be 320. Obviously, because of the weakness. So that's a good shout. Right, just in case things don't go as planned, we'll promote the Volcarona. We've got the retreat on it. You know, there's no harm in that. We don't need you. I have to Lumineon, don't I? Yeah, I have to do it. Okay. It's fine. It's fine with Irida. The Irida is just going to guarantee us the Ray. You know, like we could go for things like research and stuff and dig. But we don't need to. You know, we got the guarantee. Why not? Yes, you can see more cards, but then again, why not, bro? Could even get another Lumineon. You know, if we really find ourselves in a sticky spot. You know? I don't see why not, to be fair. Might as well. Yeah. Please don't tell me I'm missing something. Someone hate myself if I do. Okay, this is going to be interesting though, because once we get the KO on this, we need to do how many? It's HP is 220. We're doing 20 plus 180. We need to get rid of 3. That'll leave us with only 2 on this bad boy. Which does make it a bit lackluster, but we could just manually retreat to this, go for a hit with this, and retreat to the Diancie and go for another spring. Although the Diancie is not going to protect the Rayquaza from Gust. We don't have enough energy on the Ray to really see us through right now. Which is not ideal. Do I play anything else? Let me check the deck quickly, see what's going on. We got Training Court, that's good. Right then. Lumineon's going to keep us in the loop for that. That's good news. I could thin deck a little bit while we're here. And get... What's Pyukumuku? This is what I like. If you're thinning, I think we've already done this. No, we haven't. Okay, sweet. I was scared. I was going to put it on the bench. I got to track my Pyukus. Okay. We're just going to take the KO. Right, I am correct. It is 3. 80, 160, 240. Right? Or it would be... Well, 100, 180, 260. But regardless, it's got to be 3 energy. Let's get the KO there. Well, to be fair, if they don't evolve this V, or if we could pick the Eldegoss, that's true. We could just literally get 2 energy off this and take the Eldegoss out. And that means we just only need to take 2 prizes from there. And then this Volcarona can come in and do a bit of dirt. I think the weakness is good for us. And the fact that they've started very slowly is good for us. But we're doing things. We're making moves. We are making moves. Training Court will do us a lot of good stuff here, I think. Do a good job. Assuming they don't evolve to the VMAX. Which they really should be because they've got this. Unless they're just trying to go for... They're just trying to do Venusaur V, bro. I mean, cool. That's going to backfire, my G. My bro! That ain't gonna work, Chief. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. But, fair play. Let's go for another one. Right, this hand's a bit on the weaker side, but it's still doable. Oh, we're playing you, are we? Okay. Let's go for the Pyukumuku first. Might as well just get an extra draw. See what we get from there. Anything we can just discard would be nice. Enough of fire energy. Okie dokie then. Do I get rid of the balloon? I mean, the longer the Diancie stays inactive, the better, right? And we can also go for Spike Draw if we do chill with it in the active for a bit. So I think we'll do that. And we can read the next turn to get the Blastoise, but we need to get a Rayquaza down to actually use the thing. I have also considered, funny enough, putting Battle VIP Pass in this deck because you can read it for it. So if you are going second, you can read it for Battle VIP Pass to get a better setup. But if I was to, I'd put it as like a one-off card in here that you can just get every now and then if it's available. Because it doesn't seem to be like you're mainly using Irida early turns to get the Blastoise out. Do you know what? I'm not against that, Marnie. I'll take it. I'll take it, mate. I'll take it. This is another single prize of those, so it's going to be again a challenge because we're going to have to, you know, deal with this at the end of the day. And they're setting up very well. A bit too well for my liking. We'll get another Diancie down. I have to research, don't I? Because I get Blastoise for what, you know? Like, I have to research. This feels bad. Right then. We've got the Ray. But we ain't got no Blasty. You know, it's here. We got Norton. Get rid of you. Right, this is very techie. Very techie. We're going to draw some cards here, which is good. We do it the weakness, so 40 damage. Jesus. That Raihan's going to be clutch, I'm telling you. That Raihan's going to be nuts, bro. If they KO this Diancie, which I think they're going to do, well, because they can't KO anything else unless they play like Cross Switcher and stuff, which they could be playing. It's a Cincino deck, so you never know. But, you know, going by expectations, they KO this, and then we promote another Diancie, we Raihan to that, we get ourselves the Blastoise out, and then we just charge this thing up. The only thing I'm concerned about, though, is not being able to keep going and falling behind on the prize trade, right? That's where it's going to be problematic, because we still have to take 6 prizes, assuming they don't bet your Crobat or something. And their setup is nutty. Like, their board state is beautiful. They got all the Battle VIP passes when they needed them. It just worked for them. So, it's going to be interesting. Now, thankfully, because Lucario puts a lot of damage on itself, we can do it with just the 1 energy. So, to be fair, it might not even be worth... Now that I think about it, it might not even be worth doing the Blastoise. Because you just got to get Rayquaza, right? Because it's 120, they put 2 damage counters on themselves to get the energy going, right? And we just got to hit them once with the Ray every single time. Which means we probably could set up another Ray too. And really try and force them to an odd game where you start with the Ray, you go up with the Ray, then you come up with a Volcarona, which hopefully at that point should be able to take an easy KO, and then you come up with another Ray. So we're forcing them to a really oh no, because if they take this Diancie, then we kind of are just, yeah, we just have to do 2 Rays. Okay, all right, trying to work with what we got. We're up against you. Yeah, this is a very rogue deck that we're playing against, so it's gonna be hard. But we just have to see how it goes, I guess. My confidence is through the roof. God. Oh man, come on. What is this? What is this? I just want to play a Palkia. I saw someone in the comments saying, like, you know, I rarely play Palkia, and they're like, they wish that they could not play Palkia. Listen, want to trade? Cool, say no more. Let's trade, bro, because I'm sick. I'm not coming. I actually, funnily enough, want to play top tier for the very reason that I'm gonna get lightning energy. Screw it. Right, we have to do that to attack, and then we get a Ray. Right, bombed your uncle. Fly, go away. He's hanging about. Oi! Yeah, fraud. Right, we'll do this. I'm gonna. Do I Azure Pulse here? I think I do. I need to get something else. I need to get another Ray setting up because I see what's coming, bro. I see you there. Okay, that didn't work. Roxanne, though. I did want a Roxanne, so that's good. So we can hopefully Roxanne them and slow them down. But then they got the Cincino, so it's not the end. Right, max burst just for 1. Yeah, it's looking pretty sore. This ain't the big boys that we're trying to KO. You saw against that Venusaur deck. Obviously, it's a Venusaur deck. It's nothing to shout about. But you could see the point of this deck in that matchup where it's on my light. Fly, go away. But yeah, the point is, you know, it's about playing against Vs and V-Stars and V-Maxes and V-Bliers, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm going to stop talking about it being not designed for single prizes. We're just going to have to give it a go and see what happens. They're probably just going to... Right, I'm squaring up now. Come on in. Oh! Get out! I think I got it. They live for 1 day, okay? Don't start in the comments. They live for 1 day, okay? Leave it at. Right, yeah, they're going to start doing some serious work here. So it's 60. How much do they need? 320. So what's 60 times 2? 120. That times 2 again. 240. They need 5? Please tell me maths is correct. 6 times 5 is... Yeah, it is 30. So they actually need 6 to get the 1-hit KO. Or, as you can see here, they'll just do 3 and then come up with another one with 3, and that's 2-hit KO. In which instance, we are just doomed. God, the single prizes are just They're just showing up, aren't they? They're just... It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just going to give up on VMAXs. I'm just going to single prize my way through the day. Do you know what? Every video you're going to see from now on, single prize. Yeah, because that's all I'm coming up against. I'm not angry. That's what you're talking about. Not in the slightest. I'm perfectly fine. Sharita. Just gonna go ahead and I'm not angry. I don't know what you're talking about. Just gonna go ahead and do that. You can have a Ray. You can have a Rayquaza. Down. And we just go ahead and how much damage are we doing? 2, 4, 6. Not enough without another energy in discard pile for Volcarona. Ew. I think we just max burst. Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Oh, why don't you just quit and play another game, Sean? Oh, I'm tight for time, and also, no. Okay, no. We try. Even if it hurts me in every level. Oh, man. Gosh, I'm actually sweating. Oh, my God. I'm actually red as well. Oh, my God. Ah! Right, they're going to go ahead. They're going to get the KO. We respond with a KO, I hope. And a Roxanne. Right? I'm hoping the Roxanne does some dirt. Except these bad boys prevent the Roxanne from really happening. Do you know what I want to play? I can't wait to play Aerodactyl. Because that has the V-Star attack, right? Where it's just... Your opponent's Pokemon just have no abilities. That's nuts, bro. Do you know how much I'd love that? How many times I'm sitting there going, oh, if they just didn't have the shady dealings, you know, they just didn't have that. It'd be so much easier. I can't wait to play that card. I have a feeling that's going to be one of my favorite cards in the next Lost Origins set. There's actually quite a few cards coming out, to be fair, which is quite nice to see. You know? So I'm actually looking forward to Lost Origins. I know now it's getting a bit stale. It always does, you know. My lights... There we go. It always gets a bit stale, I can't lie. When it comes to the end of every set, that's just the nature of it, to be fair. I'm not against that. It's just, it is what it is. So I know things getting a bit stale now, so I'm actually really excited for Lost Origin. And seeing where that takes us. Right, Roxanne. You have a darkness energy attached. That's interesting. We actually need more energy in the discard pile. We need one more. Otherwise, it is just done, right? I think that's a wrap after that. Okay, we got the energy. That's good. Can we get ourselves... we'll get Lumineon. Attach it. It is... pretty much the end. But we'll have a crack. Why not? We'll have a little crack at it. Let's get you out. We don't really need that, but we actually, I didn't even realize this. We prized our Blastoise. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? How many readers? Okay, so Azor's not going to be a good shout now. Searching Flames, we'll take the KO. And we just have to hope they ain't got it like that. We are treading on very thin ice, though. Very, very, very thin ice. We just got to hope they ain't got the KO. That's it. We actually got the Irida. Look at that. So we just need manual attachment energy. That's fine. The Training Court will actually keep the Rayquaza going. But that's assuming they ain't got... You know, have they even played the boss's orders yet? I don't think they have. So they're going to... Yeah, I think they've got it. With this amount of prizes left, we have to have some serious luck. They've also discarded a boss. So they, without a doubt, have got a boss's orders. Right, so they have to do... So they're currently doing 160. Eh? Wait a second. No. What an utter embarrassment. Okay, we're going to leave it there. Right then, we gave it a go. Rogue beat us, obviously, and that is what it is. But I hope you get to take away something from this. And if you want a really fun way to play Rayquaza, that's it. You just got to hope your matchups aren't like mine, you know? And at the end of the day, you're only seeing 3 games. So when you're on the ladder, it's not going to be that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, with that said, I think we're going to leave it there. Do leave a like if you did enjoy. Please do subscribe for more. Take care. And I'm definitely going to start looking at some single prizes now because I'm getting frustrated. Peace.